Hello and welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. And in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about healing journey notebooks. I made a video on this a while back, and I thought I would make another video on it because I really got my old journal out and was looking through it, and I just really wanted to share it with you. So this is my notebook. As you can see, it's just a spiral, just like a 3-ring binder, and it has pockets that I keep some things in it. But first, I want to show you the outside. So what I did is, this is just a clear notebook, and I wanted to make a picture on the front of it because I had this vision, and I felt like, the Bible says in Habakkuk, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but about writing down your vision so that it will come to pass. So I really felt inspired by God to start this journal, and there were some other influences that had been leading me in this direction as well. So I decided to draw a picture, and I had this, idea in the middle of the night, but it says eternal vision in an electric body. And I had read a book called The Electric Body that I found in this magazine that we learned about the Kim Buster. So this book called The Electric Body was also mentioned with Kim Buster. And so that was like something I started reading about. So that's a great book. I think there's a free PDF for that online for The Electric Body. If you would like a link for that, I can leave it down below. But like I said, we have electrical bodies. Our bodies, everybody knows, most people know that study anatomy and physiology and chemistry know that electrical impulses run our body. And in order for those electrical impulses to react and do the things that they need to do, your body must be in a homeostatic state for those processes to work properly within the body. So that's why, a lot of my videos stress the importance of relaxation, how to relax certain parts of the body with reflexology and stuff like that. Or meditation and prayer. Finding those quiet times to meditate and breathe. There's also another book called The Relaxation Response by Herbert. I'm not sure of his last name, but it also talks about that, guys, and it's huge, and it's a very old book. But I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it, The Relaxation Response. And that was the very first book that I read back in high school about this topic, and how a doctor wrote a whole book on it, on how meditation relaxes the body and was able to help lower blood pressure. And he did all kinds of clinical trials about this. So let's get on with the video. So here's another little nice tidbit I wrote on here. Yoga is the fountain of youth. You are only as young as your spine is flexible. And that was a really favorite little slogan that I decided to put on my notebook as well, because I want to have a young body, and I want to have a flexible body, and I don't want to get too old before my time, and I want to enjoy my grandchildren and my children and do all the things that I need to do. So here on this left-hand side of my notebook, I have an essential oil card that someone gave me. I think it was my mom. And it's got a lot of neat little things in here about certain things that you can do, like for instance, stress. These are great essential oils for stress. Lavender, lemon, ylang ylang, peace and calming, and stress away. And so each of these, muscle cramps, pain, parasites, tells you different parasites: digize, oregano, thyme, fennel, Roman chamomile, and it take in a capsule. Make sure if you ever do take essential oils that they are food grade, because there is a big difference, and make sure they are organic. You don't want to do more harm than good. Fever, fleas, fungal infection, gas, flatulent, headache, all kinds of great little things. I'm sure you could probably find one of these cards somewhere. Here's a Vita Flex foot chart. Has all of the areas of the body that correlate with the foot. So this is a nice little handy card to have. And then these I just ordered recently. I'm going to do a review on these. And I ordered these off Amazon. It's a reflexology chart, an iridology chart. These are just some things I wanted to look at and start playing around with and studying. And then a trigger points chart with all the different trigger points. My daughter works in a chiropractic office, and she's always doing trigger points, and so that's a great little thing that she can look at. Now this is one of my favorites. I've had this for a long time. It's a food combining chart. Hold on, let me change the lighting in here. And then I have a food combining chart, which, is pretty cool because it never hurts to know about food combining. That is huge, guys. Never eat proteins and carbohydrates together. When eating fruit, eat it ripe and never when unwell. This is a great little chart. It's by Permacharts. If you can come across getting one of these, I highly recommend it. My mother-in-law gave it to me years ago. She passed away, but it's got so many tips about digestion and food combining. So, but I want to read to you the purpose of my little journal. The purpose, I wrote this, let's see, back in 2014 is when I started this, and I had been on my vegan journey for a while, and I had decided to make a notebook to help keep up with things, to write everything down that I was eating, because guys, that's personal. I mean, that's so critical, is to write down what you're eating. So, the purpose: to combine the goals of my spiritual health and physical health to the glory of my Father Jehovah and Jesus in heaven. Also, by putting God first, I will stay on track with what is important, not allowing anything to come before Him. Also, compiling my information into one notebook will help me to stay focused on learning, documenting everything together, so I will not lose any of my new findings on health and eating. The more I learn, the more I keep finding new information. So by compiling into one source, I will be able to retain more. This will not only help me to become stronger physically, but also I can help others by being an example of strength, beauty, and most of all, love. And guys, love is the answer to all of your problems. So, and then I just journaled. I would go into my Bible verses and I journaled and wrote stuff down. And I sectioned it off into certain little sections. Like, this is the Bible. I would write Bible verses that had to do with food and health. And I started writing those down and how important that is to God. And then I had another little section on facts. Facts of things that I thought were important that I wanted to start writing down about phytic acid. That was one of the things. And so just anything that was science, factual stuff, I wanted to keep up with, I would write it down. And guys, this is a great way to get started. And then I had a journal, and where I would write down personal reflections of things that I was going through, how I was feeling, what my body was feeling, and just overall emotional, physical well-being. I would try to keep a little journal of that, and my exercising and so forth, and correlations with diet and exercise and just what was going on. Then I had an eating journal where I wrote down everything that I would eat and my bowel movements. If I had like a lot of bowel movements, I would write that down and I would try to correlate it with what I was eating and stuff like that. So it was great. I mean, I really did a great job. I don't do that now because once you get into a habit of doing this, it's like you don't have to write it down anymore. It's kind of amazing. I mean, your body just automatically learns, it automatically knows, but writing things down, guys, will help you tremendously. I cannot stress that enough. Just keeping a food journal of everything you eat on a daily basis will help you, because sometimes you are eating food and you don't even realize it. You don't even think about it consciously. And guys, becoming conscious of this stuff is critical. That is the answer, okay? Is keeping track, paying attention, and becoming consciously aware. And here's some neat little things. This was the Arvago technique worksheet that I got on the Mayan abdominal massage. I have a video on that, and it's amazing for any female of any age should do that. Guys, it's amazing, but watch that video. I also have some uses for bentonite clay of all the different things that you can use it for. The internal uses and external and so forth. And, just lots of little different things in here. Foods high in abscisic acid. The guy at the health food store gave me that. And so, guys, I hope this encourages you to start a journal. Start your journal. Start journaling right now. Do it. Don't wait. Just go to the Dollar Tree. Doesn't have to be fancy like this, or it can be fancier. Whatever floats your boat. Go to the Dollar Tree. Buy a notebook. A little simple notebook. And just start writing down your food. You will be amazed of everything you eat, of what it will do. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment down below. Do you have a food journal? Have you ever kept a food journal? How did it help you? And what did you learn from it? And so, guys, I hope this video helps you out. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you. Something I wanted to show you. Hold on real quick. Okay, I also wanted to share this at the end of the video. This is in Habakkuk. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but this is a Bible verse in 2:2. And it's a Bible verse, and it says, "Write down your visions, and they will come to pass." So, guys, I hope this encourages you today to write down your visions and of what you foresee in the future coming to pass, what you want to happen. Start writing it down, make a plan, stick to it, and become consciously aware of what you're doing and the effects that it is having on you, nature, and the rest of creation. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and subscribe, like, share. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.